here in this problem, we have to find out the value of constants, that is a, b and c, such that the limit x tends to 0, a e raised to x minus b cos x plus c e raised to minus x whole upon x sin x is equal to 2. And here we have to apply the L'Hopital's rule. Now, if you'll observe the given term, then here the given limit is finite because we are getting the answer of the given limit as 2. So, for this we have to apply L'Hopital's rule. So, I'll start by considering the given limit as L and we'll solve this, and by solving this we'll get some equations, and by solving those equations we can get the value of a, b and c. So, let's start. So, first of all, I'll say let L is equal to limit x tends to 0, a e raised to x minus b cos x plus c e raised to minus x upon x sin x. Now, in the given limit, if I substitute x tends to 0, then here in the denominator we will get 0 because sin 0 is 0 into 0, we are getting 0. But in the numerator we will get e raised to 0, that is 1. So, 1 into a is a, cos 0, that is 1. So, minus b and plus c because e raised to minus 0 is also 1. So, it means we are getting a minus b plus c upon 0. So, now if you will observe carefully, then the value of our limit is finite, which is equal to 2, and here we are getting a minus b plus c upon 0. So, if we want the value of limit as 2, then this limit should give us the finite value, and it is possible if this numerator will also tend to 0 because the denominator tends to 0. So, here I want to say that when denominator is 0 and if we will say that numerator is also 0, it means we will get indeterminate form, that is 0 upon 0. And when we get indeterminate form, we can apply the L'Hopital's rule till we get the finite value, and we should get that finite value as 2. So, till we get the finite value, we will assume the given limit as indeterminate form. And now to make this as indeterminate form, we have to consider this a minus b plus c as 0. So, here I will say, since the given limit is finite, that is 2, and denominator tends to 0, you can observe here that denominator is 0. Therefore, we will say that numerator should be 0, because then only we will get indeterminate form and we can apply the L'Hopital's rule. So, here I will say that therefore a minus b plus c is equal to 0. So, here we got the first equation. So, now as we are saying that numerator must be 0, so this will become 0 upon 0, and when we are getting 0 upon 0, we apply the L'Hopital's rule. So, here I will say therefore by L'Hopital's rule, on this L we will get L equal to limit x tends to 0. Now, here we will find out the derivative of numerator as well as derivative of denominator. So, we will get therefore L equal to limit x tends to 0. Now, let us observe the derivative of numerator. So, a as it is, derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x. So, here we will get a into e raised to x. Next, derivative of cos x is minus sin x. So, this will become plus b sin x. So, here I will write plus b sin x. Next, derivative of e raised to minus x is minus e raised to minus x. So this will become minus c e raised to minus x upon. Now we'll apply or we'll find out the derivative of denominator. So here we have to apply the product rule. So x sin x. So I'll keep x as it is. Derivative of sin x is cos x. So that will become x cos x plus. Now I'll keep sin x as it is and derivative of x is 1. So here we'll get sin x. Now after this we'll again substitute x as 0. Let's see what we are getting. So here we'll get cos 0, that is 1, but here x is 0, so this term will become 0, plus sin 0. So again we are getting 0 in the denominator. Let's see the numerator. So here we'll get x tends to 0, e raised to 0, 1. So a into 1 is a. Sin of 0, that is 0. So this term will become 0. E raised to 0, that is 1. So here we'll get minus of c. It means we are getting 0 in the denominator, but we are not getting a numerator as 0. And as it is said in the problem that the given limit is finite. So if the given limit is finite, then we must get 0 upon 0, because when it will become 0 upon 0, then we can apply the L'Hopital's rule to make it finite, and the finite value must be 2, because it is given in the problem that the value of this limit is 2. So it can have only one finite value, that is 2, and we will get it by making this numerator as 0 and then by applying the L'Hopital's rule. So here again I will say, since the given limit is finite, it means its value is 2, and here the denominator tends to 0, therefore numerator must be 0. So here by making this numerator as 0, we can apply the L'Hopital's rule. So therefore here I will say a minus c is equal to 0, and here we get the second equation. So now as we are saying a minus c is 0, here we are getting 0 upon 0, and as we are getting 0 upon 0, then we can apply the L'Hopital's rule on this limit. So here I will say again, by L'Hopital's rule we will get L as limit x tends to 0. Now the derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x, so a e raised to x. Derivative of sin x is cos x, so plus b cos x. Derivative of e minus raised to x, e raised to minus x is minus of e raised to minus x, so that will become plus c e raised to minus x. Now here for x cos x we have to apply the product rule, so this will become x as it is, derivative of cos x is minus of sin x, plus cos x as it is, derivative of x is 1, plus derivative of sin x is cos x. Now we'll again apply the value x tends to 0. So here we'll get sin 0, that is 0, cos 0 1, cos 0 1. So we are getting 2 in the denominator. So we are getting finite value, and here in the numerator let's see what we are getting. So we will get e raised to 0 1, so a, cos 0 is 1, so we are getting b, and e raised to 0 1, that is we are getting c. It means now we are getting the finite limit, and this limit must be equal to 2 because that is given in the problem. So here I can say, so therefore a plus b plus c upon 2 is equal to 2, because here it is given that if the limit is finite, then the value of that limit is equal to 2. and by solving this we will get a plus b plus c is equal to 4, and that is equation number 3. So here we got 3 equations, and so by substituting values of these 3 equations in calculator, we will get values of a, b and c as a as 1, b as 2 and c as 1. So this is the answer for A, B and C. Thank you.